entirely different from his usual black executioner's outfit. That symbolism regarded by Bernard and the people around him as not entirely appropriate tonight.
And he is expecting to be booed, Jim. And his answer is, I come from Philadelphia where they boo Santa Claus. Once again, turning a negative into a positive.
America the Beautiful by Ray Charles. Hopkins' chosen entry music. Two men who enter the ring behind him carrying a fireman's helmet and a policeman's cap. Trinidad has been here in New York since September 9. He never left. let's go to ring announcer Jimmy Lennon Jr. for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask you to please rise for the singing of our national anthems. A New York City police officer, please welcome Danny Rodriguez.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And thank you very much to Danny Rodriguez. Thank you very much to our honor guard representing the New York City Fire Department and Police Department. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you, and we welcome you to the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in New York City, for the featured bout of the evening, the finale of the World Middleweight Championship Series, brought to you by Don King Productions and Madison Square Garden in association with TVKO, Bally's Atlantic City, Caesars Atlantic City, and Budweiser, the undisputed king of beers. This unification bout coming away is sanctioned by the WBA, President Gilberto Mendoza, Supervisor Gonzalo Lopez Silvero, the WBC, President Jose Suleiman, Supervisor Mario Latraverse, the IBF, President Hiawatha Knight, Supervisor Joseph Dwyer, and the New York State Athletic Commission, the Chairman is Mel Southard, Commissioners Jerome Becker and Mark Kornstein. Introducing to you our three judges scoring this bout from ringside, from Oneida Castle, New York, Don Ackerman. From Johannesburg, South Africa, Stanley Christodoulou. And from Bangkok, Thailand, Anik Hongtongkam. And the third man of the ring, our referee in charge of this bout, working in this his 93rd world title bout, Steve Smolger. All right, fans, here we go with a bout you've all been waiting for. 12 rounds of boxing for the undisputed middleweight championship of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Madison Square Garden, it is time for the main event of the evening. Introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing red, white, and blue trunks, hailing from and representing Coupe Alto, Puerto Rico. He weighed in at 158 1/2 pounds, Hopkins, he is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with 40 wins, no losses, 33 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the 5-time world champion in 3 weight divisions, the current WBA middleweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome El Gran Campeón Puertorriqueño, introducing Filex, Tito, Trinidad. And his opponent across the ring on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red trunks with silver trim, fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He weighed in at a trim and ready 157 pounds. His record stands at 39 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, with 28 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, he is making the 14th defense of his title. Here is the WBC and IBF middleweight champion of the world, introducing Bernard, the Executioner Hopkins. Once again, a referee in charge, Steve Smoger, now to give instructions.
Gentlemen, we're giving you instructions at the weigh-in, both in English and Spanish. Please obey my commands. Protect yourself at all times. Respect the bell. Touch gloves. Touch them up. Respect, respect. Touch them, Bernard. Let's go, let's go.
The fight to survive and thrive have always made New York a fight town now more than ever. Bernard Hopkins, Filex, Trinidad personify that spirit.
Bernard Hopkins claims he wants to test Trinidad's chin in the first round. Trinidad's father says his son is going to knock Hopkins out in the first round. Sometimes all that is just talk. Sometimes it means real fireworks from the opening bell. Trinidad knocked Jockey down in the first. He knocked Vargas down twice in the first.
Hi family, Scrapbookboxing Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs series. Right now we're taking a look at Filex, Tito, Trinidad, and Bernard, the Executioner Hopkins. Trinidad is in the red, white, and blue trunks, and Hopkins is in the red trunks with the ace of spades on his trunks. He bet on himself $100,000. He was paid for an advertisement that is on his back. Bernard Hopkins starts out correct. He has both hands up high, and he's at a distance. He's tapping the jab, as he should do with Filex Tito Trinidad. He doesn't want to give his goods to Filex Trinidad so early in the fight.
Crowd overwhelmingly in favor of Trinidad, as they demonstrated in pre-fight pageantry.
Trinidad likes to have room when he throws his punches. It's up to Hopkins to stay close as he can.
Beautiful right hand lead or left hand lead of Bernard Hopkins. The reason why he did that, he wanted to see the reaction of Filex Trinidad. I know that because I can look to see the foot position of Filex Trinidad. He's on his front foot.
I'm going to move, but that's not the way to fight Trinidad, because
And the way you fight a man like that is with the jab.
As De La Hoya learned.
That's going to be your potent weapon. When a man is on his front foot, you have to pop the jab. That's your weapon for the night.
Biggest blows so far, a Hopkins right hand over the top.
There's 2 things he's capable of doing when he's on his front foot. Leaping in with the left hook, or he's going to charge in and try and throw a straight right hand.
You always compare him to a sprinter, the way he gets up on that front foot.
he's on the mark. And Hopkins' job is to keep him off the mark.
So you have to break his rhythm, and you pop the jab.
First chest-to-chest clinch. Hopkins tries to go inside again, working to try to get at Trinidad's body.
The key to this fight for Bernard Hopkins would be the jab.
Both fighters try lead right hands.
Hopkins just not figured yet how to get close. Now he's got it. He's got to keep it just like that. That's the fight he won.
Holding with the left hand upstairs.
As you can already see, George Foreman must have drank about 7 gallons of Haterade because he is not giving Bernard Hopkins any credit and he is in favor of Felix Tito Trinidad, which is perfectly fine, but you have to call the fight as you see it.
Right hand inside by Bernard. Hopkins again lands a right. Trinidad misses his. Hopkins lands his own. Round one is
I had the pleasure of being in the second row of this fight, and it was the most exciting fight that I've seen in a very long time.
And showed that he's not going to be walking into that left hook
Because of the moment of 9/11.
Jab, okay? I need you to jab, all right? Jab for me, baby. Jab. Stay out of the corner. The fight yours in the center of the ring, and I want you to jab. Pump that jab. We worked on it, so let's pump it. Pump it and get the jab right. Hold your head up a little bit.
All right. The same thing you did in the first round. Let's continue that. Everyone calm, you know, to be tranquil. He can't beat me. I got him. Are you okay now, Tito? You gotta move, Tito. You got that jab. Make sure the jab is first.
Well, it wasn't a first round knockout. Plan B.
It wasn't even a highly
Now the
artistic first
problem
round.
and the trouble Felix Tito Trinidad is having, he does not see an opening. Bernard Hopkins. That is the problem he's having.
Harold Letterman scored the round for Tito Trinidad.
Hopkins keeps both hands up high,
Being real smart. He jabs, yet
and he is moving from side to side, and he will be popping the jab. That's a problem for Felix Trinidad.
And moving primarily to his left, trying to get away from the deadly left of Trinidad.
You really want to make Trinidad throw a lot of left because he prefers to hit you with that right, then throw that left hook.
George, is it fair to guess that Hopkins either wants to be way outside or way inside?
Yeah, he just hasn't figured out this guy yet. Trying to get relaxed in there. That's the hard job. To move around, he's not comfortable moving.
Bernard Hopkins knows exactly what he's doing. He already has Trinidad figured out.
Trinidad leaves room, and that's benefit Trinidad when the fight is at long range.
So again, they trade from long range in round two. Neither fighter really into an offensive rhythm yet. Trinidad threw a limited number of punches for him in round one. Now he lands a right hand across the top. Trinidad trying to close the range down and step in on Hopkins.
He's trying to close the range, but yet he wants to keep some distance so that long right hand can come. So he doesn't want to completely close it. Just looking to get right on the mark.
Hopkins sticks the jabs and moves.
This is unusual that Hopkins would give Trinidad this kind of respect in the first couple of rounds. Very surprised. That's what you don't want to do with
You thought that Hopkins would gamble more against Trinidad early?
Just jump right on him. He said he wasn't
A beautiful jab by Hopkins.
talking the talk. Now you got to jump on him.
He's touching Trinidad with the jab for distance and range.
Nail his jab and sticking it accurately for the moment.
Now with Bowie Fisher, Bernard Hopkins is trainer, RIP to him. Naseem Richardson, the other trainer that is in Hopkins' corner, RIP to him. What they want him to do is pop the chain. That is a form of a jab. It is designed to keep his man at bay. They want Trinidad to commit to himself. So it's not a hard jab, but it's a jab just to touch him in a way where he gets his man to commit, to try to counter him. This is what they want Trinidad to do. Oh, beautiful straight right hand after the jab with Bernard Hopkins.
Trinidad momentarily stunned.
How do you feel, Tito? He didn't hurt you, did he? But don't get careless now. Don't get careless now. At the moment, you gotta go that way. Make sure you're gonna put it.
Hopkins has been working at distance with his
Oh,
jab,
beautiful right hand.
hoping to get Trinidad.
It was a very strong
to
right
him.
hand.
Found him in range.
Oh.
The punch was a little high. Trinidad might have been momentarily stunned, but took the punch well.
CompuBox numbers in round 2. Hopkins 10 out of 40. Trinidad 2 out of 19. So Felix Trinidad in 2 rounds has thrown by CompuBox numbers only 46 punches. Hopkins throwing twice as many, not landing all that much, but the one big right hand was the biggest blow of the fight.
You don't want to get a kid like that mad. Once you hit him once, get back on him and do something.
Oh, good jab by Felix Trinidad. Hopkins needs to come back and pop the jab.
Asking his son to work the jab. He tries to get started with it here. Firing the left hand again.
Trinidad is on the mark.
Trinidad is reduced
He's on the ball.
to using his jab. He's trying to time Hopkins. This is not Trinidad's fight. Oh, beautiful jab by Bernard Hopkins.
Track run or something. Take off. Got to keep him off that position. Got to keep him out of that position.
And how?
Bernard Hopkins at this point is too strong for Felix Trinidad. Oh, beautiful jab
Set it down.
by Bernard Hopkins.
Now he's off. Now.
If you look at the distance
Hopkins says he'll be watching his feet.
of where Hopkins' hands are, that's why Trinidad is not firing off punches. He does not see an opening. He cannot take a chance on being countered.
There instead of the jab. Now Trinidad fires his own right hand across the top and gets the top of Hopkins' head.
He doesn't see a body shot opportunity. He doesn't see a headshot opportunity.
Paid for it.
Brilliant boxing display by Bernard Hopkins.
The range.
Hopkins must jab Felix Trinidad. He has to do that.
And Tito beginning to loosen up and throw a few more punches than was the case in the first couple of rounds.
Hopkins' back is starting to touch the ropes a lot more. That's what you don't want.
Oh, good jab by Hopkins.
Trinidad.
So you think Hopkins wants to stay in the middle of the ring and box with Tito?
Yeah, he can box and he's always successful if he boxes, but you don't want your back touching those ropes.
Hands up.
You don't need the whole ring to box, just the middle of it. That's the fight that Hopkins won. Hard and push and hit.
You may notice that there is some printing on the back of Bernard Hopkins, who rented it out for about $100,000 to a .com gambling service, and then bet the $100,000 on himself to win the fight.
Oh, beautiful jab by Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah, either way, the tattoo's already fading as the sweat pours off of Hopkins' body here in round 3.
Oh,
Hopkins isn't fading.
No, and the bet looks
beautiful straight right hand by Hopkins.
as he gives Trinidad a spirited fight.
Bernard Hopkins is dictating the tempo, and he's making Trinidad think about coming more to
Oh, good jab by Felix Trinidad.
Sticks the jab right on the point of Trinidad's chin as round 3 comes to a close.
Felix Trinidad jab Hopkins at the bell.
Okay, how do you feel? Deep breath, deep breath. With your hands up, you gotta keep your hands up.
Trinidad will receive a few slaps to wake him up in between rounds by his dad.
You're gonna have it to get him there.
At the heart, so it's like quicksand inside. You get him out of there.
Bernard Hopkins showing that a Philadelphia fighter can box as well as brawl, whatever his reputation is.
Round 4 begins. Harold Letterman, how'd you score the first 3?
Okay, Chip, I got a 2-1.
Good right hand by Bernard Hopkins.
So in the first round, I thought Trinidad fought Hopkins good. And Bernard would take that step to the right and rush in.
Oh, good jab by Felix Trinidad.
3, it's that Hopkins left jab, boxing from the outside, the occasional straight right hand, landing the cleaner shots, outboxing him.
Now Trinidad has Hopkins moving in on him. That's what you want. You want Hopkins to get that brave to try to follow this hard-hitting Trinidad.
You see what George Foreman is doing. He's advertising for Felix Trinidad. And that he is not supposed to do. He's supposed to call the fight. Oh, beautiful inside fighting by Bernard Hopkins. Beautiful short right hands thrown by Hopkins. And he comes back with the jab.
Now lands the short right hand inside. Power against power. Which man is stronger at close range?
This is not a good idea for Hopkins to mix it up with Trinidad. He's done an excellent job of using his brain. Don't go back to Philadelphia too soon.
Very insulting comments that George Foreman is making about Philadelphia fighters.
That he can deal with Trinidad's punch.
No, that punch can't be dealt with, Larry. You gotta stay smart. Must stay smart.
Don't punch. Don't punch. Snap, snap, snap.
Felix Trinidad only threw 67 punches in the first 3 rounds of the fight by CompuBox numbers. That's a very limited offensive output. He has
good jab by Felix Trinidad.
in round 4, but Hopkins is firing back and lands a right hand to the body there.
Clean jabs by Hopkins.
Bernard Hopkins said that this fight would be his defining moment. So far, he's had pockets of brilliance and seems to be getting Trinidad, for the most part, to fight his fight. But there have been moments here in round 4 when Tito seemed to be turning the tide.
Hopkins intending to move like this is a good idea. He did weigh in at 157. That can help him.
The top three greatest hype men that I've known in boxing was Bodine and Brown, 1.
Then Filex went to the body.
Panama Lewis, 2. And the voice you hear here saying pop the jab, pop the chain is Nassim Richardson, who's an outstanding hype man.
So far, Hopkins has completely neutralized the left hand of Trinidad. Can Trinidad find a way to put him on the defensive without that left hand? The right hand fails there.
Oh, good right hand thrown by Bernard Hopkins to the jaw of Felix Tito Trinidad. Methodical breakdown being displayed in New York's Madison Square Garden by Bernard the Executioner Hopkins.
Looking right at it. Don't let him out jab you. He wants to jab because he don't want you to jab. He don't like that jab. Jab with him. All right? Quick shot. Don't worry about the big shot. I want to see the quick shot. All right?
He's not gonna hit you. You gotta take it easy. Don't get careless now. That was the 5th round, and now we're calm. You gotta keep your hands up. Yeah, you gotta keep your hands up so you can get him. Okay, real close, real tight.
Bernard Hopkins' trainer, Bowie Fisher, is not nearly as well known as Felix Trinidad Sr., but Fisher is a 73-year-old proven pro who knows every trick in the book and has done a brilliant job of training Hopkins throughout his career.
He told him to try to jab with Trinidad. That's not a good idea.
Very insulting.
Jab with him. You catch him off balance and then jab it because he turns that jab into a hook once you start trying to step in with power.
You have to jab a man, you have to punch with a man who is on his front foot.
Wait until he's finished and then get it.
Any boxing expert knows that. Because when he's on his front foot, after he throws a punch, he's going to come off of his back foot. That's when you catch him. I don't understand what George Foreman is saying. Bowie Fisher is one of the greatest trainers in boxing. It's an insulting to dispute what he said. Beautiful throwaway punch by Bernard Hopkins. Oh, good left hook by Bernard Hopkins.
Hopkins is doing a good job of staying over there, making Trinidad throw those left hooks. That's where you want to be because he's a bit more accurate with his right hands, Trinidad is. Make him miss with left hook. Don't try to make him miss with the right hands.
Oh, good jab by Felix Trinidad.
Hopkins a little bit quicker with his jab.
Hopkins has to jab. He cannot stand there and move around like that. He has to jab.
Tries to step in. Bernard steps away. Solid left by Trinidad. Trinidad seeming to take a little velocity off the left, just trying to land it.
Hopkins is not making the mistake that Bernard, Joppy did by letting Trinidad lay on his left hand. He holds it.
And certainly not making the mistake that both Joppy and Vargas made of standing in front of Trinidad.
A good catching counter
Much of that.
by Bernard Hopkins. Oh, beautiful block with the right elbow to the left of Felix Trinidad's hook. Was Bernard Hopkins. Trinidad stays on Hopkins as he should, but he's standing too tall. He doesn't have an accurate target. That's where his downfall is. Hopkins is moving around brilliantly.
A lot of his footwork, legs up, moving around. That's not good.
He's got his back against the ropes.
Oh, beautiful is the spear punching of both men.
Trinidad, he's landing two punches to every.
Trinidad is too high when he has Bernard Hopkins on a rope. You have to get down when you got a taller man on a rope. That is basic boxing. Oh, beautiful hook off the jab of Felix Trinidad. Beautiful body shot of Trinidad. Oh, beautiful hook of Trinidad.
And Hopkins dishes out twice as much.
I gave Trinidad the round.
And the crowd comes alive.
Okay, deep breaths now.
Beautiful display in the last 20 seconds by Felix Tito Trinidad.
We got him now. But when you exchange punches, make sure you come back with something else. You got to. You're too strong for him. You got him already. He hit you and he can't do nothing to you.
Where's the professor, baby? Quick right hand. Put it at the shoulder, X, not the head. Put it at the shoulder. Deep breath, baby.
Oh, beautiful body shot by Trinidad. Oh, beautiful left hook to the head of Trinidad. I gave him that round.
He's not going to ask the referee to change things. He'll take it into his own hands.
Now Hopkins has to jab.
De La Hoya came out and appeared to many eyes at ringside to win the first 7 rounds against Filex.